Hello and welcome back to the Galio Chronicles, a series where we never use abbreviations. We play our first ranked games and we play our first Galio games all at the same time. In this particular match, I am playing as Galio. Wait a second. I am playing as Galio with different abilities. Galio's abilities in this game include a Q that makes him go moo. Okay, that's right, because Galio is a scientist of the future. That being said, it's not actually Galio. Did I have you fooled? Did I have you gaffed and ghouled like the spirit that you are? Here I'm running too fast, so Yi says, I ain't about to jump in on that. You know, it's a death wish. It really is a death wish. And I said to Yi, you should probably, jump in, because guess what, Yi, you're on the enemy team. What if he was called Master Yim? What if you took the M from the start and put it on the end, and he was called Aster Yim? Would you still know who I'm talking about? Or would you not? You see, these are the questions that haunt a man into the depths of old age. Other questions that might haunt a man is, whatever happened to set theory? How do I design a new machine learning algorithm for the 21st century? These actually probably have no concern to a lot of people. The majority of the population probably don't even think about this type of thing on a day-to-day basis. You see what I'm getting at there? Or this type of thing. I'm not one to judge, you know. What if you don't have a keyboard? Can you really talk about particular types of things? What if you don't have a keyboard? Can you really say that you play in one of my matches in League? Yes. Yes, you can. Because there is no way of knowing if the players in these games do or do not own keyboards. It's impossible to tell. I'm just being frank with you, you know, but don't call me Frank. Call me Frank. You're going to have a bad day. Bad day. I just wanted it to rhyme, you know? Sometimes you want something to rhyme, so you just go with it. And is that so bad? Is that so good? Is that so neutral? These are three options, and there's no denying that they are not three options, because after all, this is the Galio Chronicles, where we always give options. That's what we're famed for. For example, Ezreal has no options here to live. And yet he finds an option to survive. But just kidding. He really did have no options to live. No matter how many mistakes we made on our players that may or may not have keyboards, and may or may not have mice, may or may not have monitors turned on, may or may not have computers. For example, me, walking right past our Tristana, who really needed heals, from a Yi who's diving in our base. A freaking Aster Yim just coming in and being like, hey man, I'm against the Yim. What you got to say about today? I see Pantheon ulted in here, by the way, so I try to put some heals down on him. But it's sort of a lost cause, you know. We can all collectively agree on how the game is going at this point in time. So what do? I go for the Master Expert level bait, dude. What? With a stopwatch. You guessed it. But not an ordinary stopwatch. It's a stopwatch of King Midas himself, because as soon as I look at it, I turn to gold. That's right. It's a little bit of a conundrum we got going on there, but I ain't confused about nothing except for all the things that I am confused about, such as, why do they have that brush warded? I've never even seen a ward be placed in Silver 2. Or Silver 1. I'm not Silver 1. Let me tell you that much. I ain't Silver 1. I think I'm Silver 3. But that's okay with Silver me, because as you can Silver see, I kept Tristana alive. Which is good! And in this scenario, I keep Pantheon alive. Which is good! And in this scenario, I keep Tristana and Pantheon alive. Which is okay. You know. Speaking of which, Master Yi gets kept alive by his team here. And Lee Sin gets kept alive by his me here. You see what I'm getting at there? And then Tristana's like, hey, how you doing? Someone please keep me alive. And I'm like, hey, looks like a job for Alternate Universe Galio. That's right, you guessed it, my friends, and then I flash away, but it gets the auto attack off, but that's okay. I'm SORAKA. You know I will carry if I just get the shutdown on their 35 kill Master Yi. Boom bada bee, bada da boom. Yeah. You try to put it in a rhyme. You're talking about they only got 31 kills is what you're talking about. And then you say to yourself, if they have 31 kills as a team, how does Master Yi have 35? And then I will tell you that sometimes in Silver 3, the reality of the game transcends what you typically might think it would be. Whatever this means, nobody knows. Nobody has the answer. I am SORAKA and I bought Azonia's Hourglass. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it neutral? These are 3 options. And there is no denying that.